Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
There's a joke about Roadhouse being 2 words.
Isn't Roadhouse one word?
Yeah, that's a joke. It's a roadhouse, but it's called the Road House. Get it?
Which I found relatable, because when I first searched for it on Letterboxd, it didn't exist.
Still unresolved.
But yeah, split the word up and you get the original.
Can I buy you guys a drink? Guess not.
And then we have Doug Liman's 2024 Roadhouse. I didn't work out who he was until I looked at his back catalogue and saw that he bashed out the cult classic in Go. So yeah, news pops up that Roadhouse is being remade. And I once again had to question as to why that was even a good idea. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal as an ex-UFC fighter, now nightclub scammer, named Elwood Dalton.
It's a nice little scam you got going on in there. All you need is for the opponent to know who you are, know your history, and then they'll be too afraid to fight.
He's being observed by this woman who owns a roadhouse, and she needs someone to protect this place from a gang.
I can pay you good money, $5K a week, just for a month, and I can put you up.
I'm all booked up.
Dalton is at rock bottom and he has nothing else to do, so yeah, he travels to Florida Keys to protect the place from a few henchmen that work for someone else. Honestly, I kind of like where the story was going until we see the bad guy for the first time, Billy Magnuson, who actually kind of works for this part as the story progresses, but his introduction was poorly executed.
What I heard is that you're all a bunch of fucking pussies. That's what I heard. Scared of some bouncer asshole. That's what I heard.
The way it was filmed was meant to make it look as if this guy was a twat, but also intimidating. But it felt like they just made him look like a weasel. The other bad guy is Knox. What kind of name is that?
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's played by Conor McGregor. He's okay in the film. I mean, every time he turned up on the screen, I was just kind of like, no, please go away. Like, I'm fed up of seeing your face.
Oh my God, this fucking psycho again.
With his smug little grin. Oh, what are we doing today? Like, he kind of just sucked the excitement out of the movie. But he does have screen presence in an odd way. I mean, he's not an actor, and this is evident on screen.
It's been a while since I've been clubbing.
And that could be why I didn't believe in his convictions. His demeanor was just frustrating, almost like playing himself in real life. A man without anything to lose either, and takes the full advantage of being this rebel in a town that's just afraid of fighting back. And then there's like Post Malone at the beginning of the film. It looked like it was just CGI. With the way he was punching, it looked like a computer game. And the way the camera moved, or the way it digitally zoomed at particular moments, it just looked stupid.
So are you happy? Are you stupid? You've been punched in the face too many times.
Honestly, it's probably the punching thing.
I like the band stuff, where like various artists would perform at this roadhouse with a cage surrounding them that no one can jump into, no one can break into. But guess who breaks the cage open? And spoiler alert, it's not Kane from the WWE. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal's performance was actually quite good, and he's done really well with such a crappy script. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I liked.
This piano's out of tune.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Doug Liman wanted this film boycotted because it didn't get a cinema release, and I honestly think it deserved airtime in theaters. The streaming services are, still working out what's best for them financially, and it's going to take some time for them to find the right formula. And there was a lot of controversy surrounding the film, but none of it was about this poor script. It's all just stupid and it's very dated. The film did not suit the current world we live in, unless places like this still exist. I mean, I could rabbit on about why the film was poor in execution, but why waste everyone's time? 2 out of 5 for me, as the film had charm from Jake Gyllenhaal's character.
Hey Doc, thank you. Sorry for all the trouble.
Tell it to my staff, they're the ones with all the extra work tonight.
But the story of Roadhouse actually had something, until it went into this Conor McGregor mercenary material. The movie started to feel very similar to stuff we've seen before. If anything though, people, Doug Liman has the following movies I'd advise over Roadhouse any day of the week. Go. Oh my days. I've already spoken about this film and how much I love it. He's also got Swingers, The Edge of Tomorrow, which was surprising. I think that film was the day I decided that Tom Cruise isn't that bad, man. I kind of like him now. He also did The Bourne Identity before it went all shaky cam. And I got to add a fifth, really. Let's just go over the wall. But if I had to recommend just one, I'd 100% say you need to go watch Go now.